Don't know if anyone can see us out there. Hello, I'm here with Lou, also known as Harmony Space. She has her own private clinic as well. If you can see us, just click hashtag live below and you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay below and let us know where you're joining in from because Lou will go and have a look afterwards and, like where, because she's brilliant on social media and engaging with people and saying hello. So I think this certification is for me today. Like I feel so proud. Oh, I've known you for a while, Lou. When did we meet? Was it 2 years ago?
2023, I think.
2023. Wow, 24, 25, and 26. That's amazing. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Well, I'm grateful for the day that we found each other and this journey started. I have learned so much from you, Lou. The way you hold safe space, your integrity. Oh, brilliant integrity, especially for the types of clients that you work with who come from so many varied backgrounds with so many different, sometimes when you ask me, like, what about this? I think, oh God, I don't know what those alphabets are, but they're definitely alphabets. So you get such a huge varied set of people coming to you, and you've clearly mastered the one-to-one as a counselor, therapeutically helping people. You have become qualified as an EFT practitioner. You also are familiar with the inner child way of working and the group work with energy flow. And when you started your coaching journey, because this is about coaching today, breakthrough coaching, and I kind of twisted your arm, I think, to come on facilitate because I don't know if sometimes you feel like wish my arm wasn't twisted. But I twisted your arm to come on it, and because I don't know, I just had a gut feeling that one-to-one was not going to be it, and there was going to be a bigger vision in place, and so you came on breakthrough coaching with NLP training, and whilst you're a really good coach, and everyone will tell you you're a great coach and you know what you're doing and you hold space and you have empathy, the journey was about you sharing with groups of people because there's more people out there, I think, than you can probably fit in to your day as a one-to-one counselor. And so one of the things I saw with you is how you took that one-to-one safe understanding and you put it into a group setting, but you brought your own DNA, your own flavor, your own the counselor, the wisdom, the psychology, where you kind of explain things to people in a way that made them feel, oh, this is easy. Oh, I can do this. Oh, this is all right. And I think that is one of the many things that made a really big difference when I was like going through your final, presentation that you were doing. And it was just a done deal for me. It's like, wow, this is amazing. It's her own independence, her identity. She's connecting with people, making them sick. So I am honored and I feel so proud to award you breakthrough coaching with NLP and hypnosis practitioner. Very well done. How are you feeling?
Thank you very much. Really, really proud to have got this far, to have even got facilitator. I mean, yes, you were quite right. You did twist my arm. You knew knew very well that understanding the techniques is brilliant, but getting me to stand up in front of a group, not a chance. I couldn't get through it fast enough. But with the training, the support, the encouragement and the patience from you, from the other delegates, from the head trainers, I've never had support like it. And it's been invaluable for me
Yeah.
because when I did that last masterclass, it was the most awesome I'd ever felt.
Wow.
I felt so proud of me to have got that far. So this has been one heck of a journey, but it's one that I'm proud of. I can look back and say, for somebody who never felt comfortable with their voice,
Yeah.
someone who never felt being comfortable being seen or being heard in fear of being shot down for being wrong or anything like that. For me to have got this far is like, yeah, super proud. Super.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, it is. I totally agree with you. And I happen to have the privilege of attending your masterclass as well, which I absolutely loved. And it's centered around the voice. Can you tell us a bit more about that? Like what made you pick that topic and
Okay. So all of my life,
mm,
I've gone through various stages,
mm,
sort of like the kid, the teenager, rebellious, 20s, normal, 30s, traveling, and then 40s, it was goth. And I loved goth so much because I could be anybody, any era, different look, different makeup, different outfit. It was fantastic. I wasn't me. And not being me gave me the confidence to speak. But once those outfits were off, I was back to me. And it's hard because you said you saw something in me that I didn't, because I didn't realize that I'd shrunk myself through that fear, because the body anchors in fear. It's a natural thing that it does. So I would never have come out of it. So all those, how can I put it? Throughout my years, all those different versions of me had the same thing.
yeah.
Not being seen, not being heard, not able to speak up. And that's
Oh, that's
basically the
so
truth.
brilliant how you've explained it. I love how you explain it. You make connections for people that they would not have had. And so you had this kind of realization, and then tell us a bit more what's in your masterclass, how you put it together.
The masterclass is basically it's a lot of psychology and understanding that with the body, you can have an amazing day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can have one bad experience that day, and that is what your body remembers. Right? Okay, so that's your first protection, if you like. The second is because the body is already in that protective mode, the mind is already saying, can't say this, you can't do that, not possible, not good enough. And then you end up creating a circle. The thought then creates that feeling of, oh, I don't want to be seen, which then makes you behave in a negative way that then gets the results people will look at you, she's not talkative, not wanting to know. And then that thought comes in, I was right. I'm not good enough to be spoken to. And then the feeling comes in again. But what is special about the body is there's always somewhere in our memory banks that we have felt calm, confident, capable, happy to be seen.
Mm.
And then by focusing on that, you can anchor that by breaking the pattern of that cycle so that there'll come a point where you could just do this and you'll be back to that confident moment. And that's something that I did before we came on here today. If I'm
Oh,
honest, yeah, went back to the positive time and just did that. So I'm able to speak easier.
I love how you're the embodiment of the work, Lou. That's so incredible that you're not just teaching it or sharing it with groups of people from like theory, but you've lived it. It's a lived experience where you're familiar with the pain someone might be going through if they're not able to speak up, if they're not able to share their voice, if they've been gaslit also that their voice is not important, that they don't matter, because that gaslighting just goes boom, 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 and it like squashes the person's identity. And the metaphor, like if I were to get like a bottle and I squashed something in it and I pushed it down, pushed it down, pushed it down, no matter how much I'm trying, I can't get it out. It's like almost like someone needs someone like you to help them see, look, this is being pushed down and there's this much space still in the jar. And then, but their reality is this, isn't it?
Yes,
You've squashed
completely.
up them, you're familiar, yeah. And so
Yeah.
then it's like they're aware of it, and then they can do something. Tell us a bit more about that, because this is part of your masterclass. Tell us a bit more about the steps involved.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Well, let's put up the triangle of success.
Okay.
Yeah. So, want you to get into a position and just
Mm.
want you to check in with your mind. What are you telling yourself at the moment?
Okay. Do you
Okay.
want to say it
So,
out loud?
yeah, that's up to you. You can keep it private. You can say it out loud if you want
Okay.
to be choice. Yeah. Then I want you to notice what the body's doing. Is it tight? Is it relaxed? Is it upright? Is it hunched? And then I want you to notice what you're focusing on. So for the beginning, for me, I'm thinking to myself, I can do this. So my body's upright. So my focus is on looking at you and saying what I'm having to say. So that's my triangle of success because the body is saying, I'm confident, so to speak.
Yeah. Gosh, I love that. And that's so easy to do, isn't it? And what was amazing is the thoughts that you shared about yourself and how you were feeling. I was also in a similar vibration to you. So it's like you're in that really incredible, amazing place. And then it's had an effect on me in being in that really amazing, incredible place. Wow, I love that. I know my job as a teacher is like fulfilled right now because I'm learning from you. Like I was speaking to someone else today. I said, and they shared. I was asking them, I said, can you help me? I can't do this. And they shared with me. And I said, is that okay? I said, yes, it's perfect. The teacher now can become a student. I love that. Absolutely brilliant. So, you yourself, though, or any people that have come on either your group work or your one-to-one coaching, what are some of the experiences you've had with breakthrough coaching, with NLP, and with hypnosis that you feel good to share with us?
Okay, so with BCNLP, I had a client who had been gaslit.
Oh, okay.
And after a few sessions, it was a case of getting them into a relaxed position to use a bit of hypnosis,
Yeah.
and then bringing in the emotion of what they felt and getting that emotion to have a colour, shape, size, and make
Yeah.
it bigger and bigger, and then pop it. Now, the client at the time thought, I didn't do anything.
Mm.
Saw them the week after, and they just said, I don't know what the hell you did to me, but I've been awesome ever since.
Oh,
They had a
man.
meeting with their bosses and it didn't bother them once. So that was amazing. Hypnosis is brilliant to help someone relax that's full of tension.
Yeah.
It's look, there's
Yeah.
mm, yeah.
Beautiful examples. Really love that. And so practical and grounded and down to earth. So what's your plan now? Now that you've got this, like what's your vision for you? What do you want to do with all of this?
So as a counsellor, I do integrate what I've learned from you with normal counselling sessions. Today we're doing our first steady group, steady space support group. So this is a first for me. So I'm
Oh,
excited. And I'm hoping that eventually that we wanting to expand, if we can do separate courses to help people with confidence or with anxiety, to get them here and help them
yeah,
improve their lives.
yeah.
So at the moment, it's all a little bit in the air, but hoping that it will come to fruition some way.
That sounds lovely. So that means there's sort of ideas and thoughts bubbling away, but it also feels like life's happening to you. Like as
Yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but it
yeah,
feels as though more than one door has opened, if that makes sense.
yeah.
I'm not so restricted anymore.
Yeah, that's a lovely metaphor. One thing I forgot to ask you, Lou, where are you based and what kind of a practice do you have so people just have a bit of an idea about that as well?
Okay, well, we're based in Wakefield, West Yorkshire, on
Mm.
Eastmoor. We're known as Turning Minds Around, and we are
Mm.
a counselling and wellbeing centre.
Yeah.
We're looking at expanding into not only Castleford, where we have a place where we can meet people face to face. We
Wow.
also do online and we do telephone. So we're
Gosh,
quite
that's
broad.
amazing. And was this your kind of, you founded it or with the team? Like how did the seed to this begin?
There's three of us. There's
Mm.
Mark, Julie, and myself. This was Mark's dream, and Julie and I came along for the ride. And between the three of us, it's turned into something bigger than what we thought it would, which is
Mm.
amazing. Because we're helping so many people that often get missed.
Yeah, that's true. You're doing work, for the community as well. People who may not be able to afford it but really need it. So that's wonderful. That's really good. That's really great work. Um, I was going to ask you something, but it slipped my mind. It was to do with how, yeah. So is this your full-time profession? Did you have another profession before? And like, how did that whole transition work?
Um, my career, I wanted to be a secretary, but I ended up going into manufacturing on a YTS at the age of 15. So I stayed in manufacturing and retail for 39 years. And at the age of 48, it was a case of I want to do something different. Friends would often say, "Oh, I want to talk to you about this. We've got advice about this." Okay, let's see what a counsellor's going to be, which is where Mark and Julie and I all met. And it's been from then on. And in 2024, I left my employers due to ill health. And then I'm here as a 16 hours a week and doing all sorts, not just counselling, paperwork, everything. So yeah,
That's
it's
incredible. So you're like a business entrepreneur running your own practice with a group of people. That's amazing. Like leaving your full-time 9 to whatever, 10 p.m. at night job. I'm not sure there are 9 to 5 anymore. And to do this, that's huge. That's a massive achievement. Wow.
but it does prove that, especially for somebody like me, that it doesn't matter what age you are. If you want something, go out and get it.
Oh, that's
What
great.
what have you to lose?
Yeah.
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 It was a journey for me, but I've got there in the end.
Yeah. That's perfect advice. And is there any other wisdom advice that you want to share with all of us?
If I'm really honest, doing something like this is so rewarding.
Mm.
When you see a person living their best life after months, years of being in misery, it's amazing. And it's given me a sense of purpose.
Yeah.
And that is priceless. Not just in a warehouse or factory, but I feel like I've got a purpose. So
That's
maybe,
really powerful. Yeah, go ahead.
so maybe someone out there may be thinking they want to do something different.
Mm.
My advice would be go for it. Go for it.
Brilliant. And maybe they want to get in touch with you to get some help because when someone's gripped by fear, they don't know how to navigate themselves forward. They know they want something bigger and better for themselves, but they just don't know how to get there. And, if anyone's in that position or wants to even find out more from Lou about the steady space that's based out of Wakefield, but also with online in the future, then just send her a little message down below in the comments saying me. No, I can't thank you enough. Like with all my heart, thank you. Thank you for being on this journey. I'm so in awe of what you've managed to accomplish and achieve and the practice that you've set up and the resilience and tenacity with which you move forward, even when things can appear on the inside to feel unsurmountable. You stay focused on the next step and the next step and the next step. And thank you for teaching me that. Thank you for teaching me resilience, patience, and safe space. Very, very, very well done. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Rangana. And again, thank you to you, VLC, all the head trainers, everybody. It's like without you guys, I wouldn't be here now. So I am more than grateful. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you so much. Thank you. For anyone that joined, we're going to say bye to you right now. Feel free to connect with Lou one-to-one, and we will see you next time. Take care. Bye.